XVONE, up for educational critical review and reaction, is Jordan Maxwell on Assassination.
Okay, let's see what else we have here.
Well, somebody, there's some question. One lady said that I have been answering the questions in a way that is slanting away from what I could say. I would like to say that those people who think I am evading some question, there's only so much I can say publicly, because whether you know it or not, saying things that I know publicly will be great for radio. Everybody will love it if they heard the real story. I could tell you. But in doing so, I have just signed my death certificate. I don't want to die by somebody. I don't want people reading in the paper that Jordan Maxwell committed suicide by shooting himself in the head 3 times, in the back of the head 3 times, and he committed suicide. And it's too bad because we all loved him, but goddamn, we're happy he's gone. No, you need to understand there's certain things I cannot say publicly, and I'm the only white folks out there that's saying anything like I'm saying. And therefore, I don't want to leave this world the hard way. So I'm not trying to evade anything. I'm trying to keep my life alive. I'm trying to stay alive and do what I have to do to help my fellow man wake up as to how the world works. I'm not evading anything. I'm just smart enough to know what I can't say in public. But I can put stuff on my website, on the research website, because that's not public and being protected that way. So if you want to hear the real story, go on my research website. That's where the real stuff is at. And listen to the lectures that are on there. Listen to and look at the pictures and the documents and the research materials that I have on there that you ain't never heard about at all, because nobody that knows is going to tell you nothing. I'm the only guy that's going to tell you what's really going on. And I don't mind saying that because 80 years old and 60 years of work publicly has given me the right to tell you what I think. And I think that you don't know from crap about what's going on, and I'm trying to wake you up and do it in such a way I don't get hurt in the process. Because I could tell you a lot of things about lots of people that you don't know anything about and how it really works, but I would probably not see the sun come up tomorrow. So I got to be careful what I can say in public.
Also, there was a former NASA, I think he was a NASA scientist, okay? He came out. He did an interview. He came out. I'm not sure if you know him, Norman Bergrun.
Norman Berglund was a very dear friend of mine. He and I were very, very close.
Is he still alive?
I don't know if he is or not. I know he went into hiding.
He went into hiding because he told the world that about the black extraterrestrials.
That's right.
Yeah. The moment he released it to the public, like black extraterrestrials, that was above classified information, he had to go into hiding because we were not supposed to know that there were black.
That's right.
Okay, so be aware, be aware. People are not trying to evade your question or trying to pull one up you. This man has been doing this for over 50 years. He's seen people come and go and die. So he has to protect himself by knowing what he can say and what he can't say, right? So look up Norman Bergrun. He had to go into hiding because black people were not supposed to know about the black extraterrestrials.
That's right. There's a lot of things black folks are not supposed to know. And any white person that gets out there and starts talking about it in public, they're not going to be around a whole lot longer. And then one day, the people are going to wake up and say, well, Jordan Maxwell was talking about that 50 years ago. Yeah, but you didn't give a damn 50 years ago. Yeah, now you want to talk to Jordan Maxwell when you see the shit coming down. Now you want to talk to Jordan. Well, he's been dead for a long time. He's in prison. They tortured him till he died. And you didn't give a damn because you're drinking your beer and watching a ball game. So you didn't care. Now he's gone. Now the stuff that's happening, he's been talking about for 60 years, and now you want to hear Jordan Maxwell. Well, it's about time you wanted to hear him, but he's been gone for a long time. While you were watching basketball, they killed him. So
look at Julian Assange, Ronald Bernard, and your what's this guy who got killed? Phil Schneider.
Phil Schneider.
Phil
They
Schneider.
whacked him. They whacked him. He talked too much in public. He had a big mouth and talked too much. He won't do that no more.
Yep.
He learned his lesson. They killed him.
They killed, Phil Schneider. They killed him for revealing what was going on in Area 51.
That's right.
That's in Area 51. You were not supposed to know how many levels and what's in the deepest levels, and you know what I mean? So guys,
I've been to Area 51. I know all about it, but I'm not talking about things I know.
See, that's
because you don't have to be you don't have to be a neurosurgeon or a scientist to figure out. You better watch your mouth. Is what you better do.
bingo.
I was told that by a highly ranking military man that told me, we've been watching you for a long time. And wait till you get a knock on the door at 3 o'clock in the morning and you go to the door and there's 3 officers out there, federal agents, and they say, are you Jordan Maxwell? Yes. Step outside, please. I said, no, I'm not stepping outside. They said, we have an order here and we will come in to take you if you don't step outside. So I step outside and they say, we're here to tell you, you better watch your mouth. You're talking about things you're not supposed to talk about in public. And we are here to make sure you understand you're not going to do that any longer. You better watch your mouth. So here I am trying to talk to people again to help people to wake up. I'm just an ordinary man pursuing extraordinary knowledge. I don't claim to be any top lawyer or any big shot in the government. I'm just an ordinary guy who happened by chance to be in the company of extraordinary people and have learned a lot of things you've never heard before that I know about. And so I'm happy to try and share with the audience some of the stuff that I know about that I can talk about. I don't know how much longer I'll be here to do it. So there will come a day, I'll grant you, there will come a day when people are going to wake up all over the world and say, did you hear about this Jordan Maxwell, what he was talking about? Yeah. Well, where is he? He died of starvation, fool. While you were out there watching basketball games, he gave his life to you to help you understand what was going on in the world, and you didn't give a damn. You didn't care. It had nothing to do with your ball game and your beer drinking and your partying, and you were voting for this and you were voting for that, and never realizing nobody gives a damn about who you vote for. The system is already operating. It's a big system, and it's a big world we live in, and most people are not going to spend 60 years researching it like I have. So I will guarantee you when I leave here, and it may not be too long from now, thank God, but when I leave here, I'm going to leave with a lot of information you will never hear. I could tell you things you would not believe. And I could tell you some stuff that I personally was involved in with black leadership that you don't know nothing about, these black leaders. I was there. I saw what they did. I saw what they said. I could tell you some things about black leaders that will turn your hair white. You have no idea in the world what I could tell you about black leaders. I'm not about to, because I know about that the blacks have their own mafia. They have their own organized criminal syndicates. And I know all about them. I've been there. I've seen them. I know what they do, and I know what they're capable of doing, and I know I'm not capable of fighting a whole system, a criminal system. Not me.